In today's video, I will share with you 15 of my highlighted sales from the first week of January. So January 3rd through the 8th. That's a Monday through a Saturday after New Year's Day. Now, this is not everything that I sold that week. It's just the items that I think you may be able to find at your local thrift store or Goodwill store, or perhaps you have them laying around your house. Now let's get started. My name is Sandra, also known as Piece of Scrap on eBay, Poshmark, Facebook, mercari, and Amazon. I am a reseller part-time, however I do have 20 years of experience selling on eBay. My full-time job as a technology professional, reselling is my passion. Now let's see some of the items that I sold just after Christmas. Okay, so we'll start off on mercari this time. I sold this Christmas stocking the first week of January on January 7th. It sold for $25. I picked it up at Goodwill mid-December for 50 cents. So my profit on this vintage Christmas stocking was $20.97. It does have a tapestry pattern, so I did include that in my title. The next item on mercari is a Starbucks tumbler mug. It has hearts printed on it, so I think it may have sold because Valentine's Day is right around the corner. I paid 25 cents for this at Goodwill last summer. I held on to it and it sold for my full price on Poshmark of $39 plus shipping. So my profit on the Starbucks tumbler was $34.42. The buyer did come back and ask me if I had another one of these or any other Starbucks tumblers with hearts on them. So I will be keeping an eye out for those in the future. The next item is Legendary Whitetails Flannel Plaid Shirt. This is a new to me brand. I picked up 2 of these that day at Goodwill. They were both size 2XT and in a plaid pattern. This sold within 4 days. I paid $3.50 for it. The buyer paid $30 plus shipping. They did have 2 more of these at Goodwill that I left behind, but they were solid color. Now I wish I would have picked them up knowing that this one sold within 4 days. My profit on this shirt was $22.33. So keep your eye out for this Legendary Whitetails brand. It has the original buck camp on it. Have you guys sold that brand before? Leave a comment below and let me know. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, you may recognize this Legendary Whitetails shirt from my Instagram story in a game I like to play called Buy or Pass. I will ask my Instagram followers if they would pick up or pass on an item that I find at the thrift store. As you can see here, 58% of my Instagram followers said buy on the Legendary Whitetails flannel shirt, while 42% said pass. A little later on in the video, you will see where I asked my Instagram followers if they would pick up a new with tag Daniel Rain shirt. 62% of my Instagram followers said pass on the item, while just 38% said to buy. It's a good thing I don't always listen to my Instagram followers, as it is in this what sold video. Stick around to see how much it sold for. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, go ahead and check it out. I'm at piece.of.scrap, and I will have that link in the description below. Next up is this vintage Better Homes and Gardens cookbook, dated 1969. Looking at these photos, you can see that it's a little bit worn and torn. I have one of these that's the exact same one, and I noticed that it was missing the front page. That didn't stop this buyer. They paid $24, which was my full price, plus shipping. So my profit on this old cookbook, $19.20. The next item that sold was a new with tag Daniel Rain. It does have the Stitch Fix tag attached, which is why I picked it up. I paid $3.50 for this at Goodwill. It sold for my full price on Poshmark of $30. It sold within just 5 days of listing. This is another new to me brand, Daniel Rain. But I did notice the Stitch Fix tag, so I picked it up and thought I would give it a try. Looking at the keywords, I included Daniel Rain, Stitch Fix, the size, it's floral, It looks to have a tropical print pattern with a crochet top. So my profit on this shirt, $20.50. The next item is a skirt by Altered State. I've had this for quite some time. It's been listed in my closet for over 5 months. I paid $3.50 for this over the summer last year. It did sell for my full asking price of $27 plus shipping. So my profit, $18.10. I'm on the fence about whether I will pick up this Altered State brand again, but looking at this skirt, it did have somewhat of a bohemian design. So I thought I would give it a try. It is lined. I just thought it would sell quicker than it did. It took 5 months to sell, but it was worth the wait as the buyer did pay my full asking price. The next item is a pair of Muck Luxe cabin socks. I picked these up at Goodwill for just $2. They are new with tags. I am familiar with this Muck Luxe brand, so I knew they were worth more than the $2. They sold within a week of listing for my full price of $20 on Poshmark, and the buyer did pay shipping. So my profit, $12.50. The next item to sell on Poshmark is a scentsy owl. I picked this up at Goodwill for $4. It sold for my full price of $36, and the buyer did pay shipping. So my profit on the owl, $25.30. It was new in the box. It's one of those night light warmers. It is discontinued, which I included in my title. I do pick up these scentsy items when I can find them new in the box for $8 or less. And the last item I want to share with you on Poshmark is a pair of Eddie Bauer hiking boots. These I paid $8 for at Goodwill in November, so they sold within 2 months for my full asking price of $45. The buyer did pay shipping, so my profit on the boots was $28. I do pick up these Eddie Bauer hiking Vibram boots. They are waterproof, and there you can see it has Vibram on the sole. They did look like they were in fairly good condition. I do have a picture of the soles. For whatever reason, my Goodwill writes the price tag right on the sole. I had not yet removed that price from the shoe when I took these pictures, so I kind of took pictures around the price tag. But these did sell for my full price of $45. So keep your eye out for these Eddie Bauer hiking shoes. Next, we'll jump over to eBay. I sold my old Hollister striped cardigan sweater. The cost of this was $0 because I previously owned it. I just didn't wear it anymore. It sold for $15 plus $7 shipping, so my profit, $15.45. Now you may ask how I made $15 on this sweater. Well, I shipped it first class for $3.69, so I did make some money on the shipping charge. Now, Hollister's not a brand that I would seek out to resell, but I took it from my closet and posted it on eBay, and it sold. The next item is a pair of Red Wing FR, which is fire resistant pants. I paid $3.50 for these at Goodwill. As you can see here, I did price them high at nearly $60. I've had them in my closet for 6 months. The buyer did send me an offer of $40 plus $14 shipping, which I accepted. The FR clothing can sell for a pretty penny. You just need to keep your eye out for which brand. My profit on these pants was $35.72. And again, I made money on the ship charge as I charged them $14 priority mail shipping. They did fit in one of those padded flat rate mailers for $7.76. The next item to sell was a new with tag CJ Banks full zip jacket, plus size. I picked up several of these new with tags CJ Banks shirts at Goodwill one day. They were $3.50 each. As you can see here, I did price it high at $33. However, a buyer sent me an offer of $20 plus $7 shipping within 1 week of listing, so I quickly accepted, knowing that this one sale would pay for the rest of the shirts that I purchased that day. CJ Banks is not a brand that I typically seek to source. However, this being new with tags, you can see here it retailed for $49.95 and a plus size 1X added to its value. My profit on this jacket was $14.80. Like I said, I do have other plus size new with tag CJ Banks items in my eBay store, and I will have that link in the description below. The next item to sell on eBay was a Nike Marshawn Lynch Oakland Raiders jersey. It's football season. This sold for $40 plus $10 shipping. I paid $5 for it in October, so it took about 3 months to sell. It did have some imperfections with stains on it, as you can see here, and that was noted in my listing. I did have it priced high at nearly $84. Like I said, the buyer sent me an offer of $40 plus $10, which I accepted. My profit on the jersey was $30.74. The next item to sell was a Disney LuLaRoe Minnie Mouse shirt. I've had this going on 4 months. I paid $3.50 for it. I know that LuLaRoe is not a brand that is well sought after. However, this having the Minnie Mouse print, I thought I would give it a shot. It sold on promotion for $21.15 plus $7 shipping. So my profit on the shirt was $16.31. I have one sale to share with you on Facebook. Another pair of hiking shoes. This time it's Merrell Moab. I picked these up at a garage sale for $2 over the summer. They sold for my full price on Facebook of $36 plus shipping. As you may know, the fees on Facebook are lower than any other platform. My fees were $2.48. So my profit, $31.52. Looking at the keywords, I have them all included. I have Merrell Moab, which is the style, size 9. They are hiking ankle boots. I also included shoes, outdoors, and women's. And this is the style number on the inner tongue of the shoe. If you learned anything from today's video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, which tells me that you like this content and that I should continue to make more of these what sold videos. I will not bore you this time with a breakdown of the numbers, as I did list by item my cost of goods sold, how long it took to sell the item, my net profit on each, and what it sold for. However, if you do like to see the overall breakdown of my weekly numbers, go ahead and leave a comment below and let me know, so I will know to include that in my future videos. I will link another what sold video here. Continue watching.